Judging by the results of yesterday's New York trade, the U.S. stock market began a downward correction. The major U.S. stock indices are trading steadily lower, despite minor changes on Thursday. This time, the Dow Jones incurred the heaviest losses, having shed 0.5%. The Nasdaq and the S&P500 closed yesterday with a 0.1% downtick each. The S&P 500 rebounded off a 50-day moving average, but it didn't gain bullish momentum. Today, futures on the S&P 500 are trading at nearly 4,696. Apparently, the index got stuck in a range between 4,660 and 4,720. Perhaps the market has been affected by the ISM Services PMI released yesterday that considerably decreased from a month ago, much worse than expected. According to the report, the services PMI plummeted to 62 points in December from 69.1 a month ago. Previously, the ISM manufacturing PMI also slumped in the last month of the year, lower than projected. Experts reckon that activity of buyers and services consumers was dampened by persistent soaring inflation. The average mortgage rate in the U.S. rose to 3.22% last week from 3.11% to the highest level since the spring of 2020. The US dollar index did not assert strength in the first trading week of the year. The greenback perked up a bit following the minutes of the Fed's policy meeting, but its growth was disrupted by selling. So the US dollar index slipped yesterday to the lower border of the trading range between 95.90 and 96.50. Currently, the index is trading at about 96.20. Let's wait and see whether the US dollar will find support from the Fed's shift towards aggressive monetary policy, as well as from the US NONFARM payrolls, which are due today. Meanwhile, the US dollar is losing ground against its Canadian rival amid a stunning rally of oil prices. Crude oil has jumped by 2.5% overnight to the strongest level of late November. The US dollar versus Canadian dollar pair dropped sharply to 1.2710 from 1.2800. The downward correction on Wall Street is of little importance to oil prices. The greenback is still trading flat today, so the dollar versus Canadian dollar pair is expected to trade in the corridor between 1.2660 and 1.2760. The US stock market is going through a full-blown correction. We could see another selling wave today. Today, the US Labor Department released the final non-farm payrolls for 2021. The actual employment in December again fell short of expectations. The US economy added only 199,000 jobs, excluding farm employment. On the plus side, the jobless rate declined to 3.9%. You've watched Daily Financial News on Insta TV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Thank you so much for watching and keep tuned. See you back soon.